NJBIA understands that in this fiscal environment, setting priorities is a challenge. Over the past several years, it is clear that both the governor and the legislature have made improving our business climate, economic growth, and job creation key priorities for the state. NJBIA believes that the state has taken positive steps towards lowering the tax burden on businesses in a fiscally prudent manner, and perhaps most importantly, this was done with bipartisan support. The governor's proposed fiscal year 2016 budget continues the final year of the phase-ins of certain tax cuts, recommends reworking the Business Employment Incentive Program, or BEAP grant, and includes no new taxes. These tax cuts include the single sales factor, the loss netting net operating loss carry forward, a 25% reduction in the S corporation minimum filing fee, the research and development tax credit, the technology business tax certificate transfer program, and the transitional energy facility assessment, or TIFA. And these tax cuts are beneficial to both large and small companies here in the state. The single sales factor reform provides tax relief to larger corporate taxpayers that choose to call New Jersey home. And these are the companies that invest in our state with both facilities and jobs. And this change eliminates to what many consider to be an investment tax. Reforms like the net operating loss carry forward and the reduced tax on S corporations provide much needed tax relief to the small and medium-sized businesses here in the state. That's your LLCs, your LLPs, S corporations, sole proprietorships. And we believe that any benefit to these companies in the form of tax relief is reinvested directly back into the company and used to create or retain jobs. A reworked BEAP program would allow the state to meet its obligation and ensure that companies who met their job creation requirements receive the incentive that they were promised. Additionally, removing the appropriation for the BEAP program from the annual budget process provides businesses with more certainty, predictability, and flexibility. And I'd also like to give credit where credit is due. We understand without the legislature that none of these tax reforms and incentive programs would have been possible, and we thank you for your efforts. We believe that we are moving in the right direction, but we still have more to do, and it is important that we maintain the momentum we have created. And as you work on your budget moving forward, we would ask that you maintain the bipartisan tax cuts and incentives previously mentioned. Thank you for your consideration. I'd be happy to answer any questions you may have.